All right, and this one goes out to the Scorpios. Now, just so I can make sure everything is perfect, we are great. So I'm going to go ahead and follow the same formula from the other video. I'm going to go ahead and pull 6 cards, 3 about career and 3 about love. Then we're also going to flip the bottom of the deck and show a overarching theme that pretty much like wraps up and summarizes what those other cards mean. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a good old shuffle and think about the Scorpio energy out there. Now, I just want to say Scorpios and Pisces have been hooking it up in the V box. Y'all are like running first to check what is going on. And I appreciate it. I am here for it. Okay. All right. So we're going to cut the deck and we're going to pull 3 for career, 3 for love, and then we're going to expose the bottom of the deck. Oh, okay. So I feel like good vibes from seeing the bottom of the deck, but we will address that last. You feel that cliffhanger? All right. So the first thing going on. Ooh, I've never seen this one before. Ooh, it's the Super Bowl though. I gotta warn y'all. So let me go ahead and pull it up while y'all start playing some Justin Timberlake music because, geez, these cards are not playing. Here we go. So this is the Queen, the Mother of the Seas. Person with great power of imagination, full of resources, love for nature, and emotionalism. So, Scorpio, essentially, creatively and professionally, if there's something that you're trying to chase after, there will probably feel like there's an abundance of energy at this time, which is pretty awesome. You'll feel like super empowered. But don't feel too empowered because ain't nobody trying to Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And then your second career card is the Two of Bones. Now, I think that is a really interesting one because in general, like bones tend to like be introspective for a lot of ways. So this one's about the other self. Goals attained thanks to inner resources yet to be exploited. Inner willpower based on self-knowledge and optimism. So the belief that you can make it through pushing you actually through to the other side. And that's exactly how optimism works. If you can literally imagine that it's possible, it can happen for you. And there's literally no buffer between that. Like attracts like, so. Closing out the business chapter or career chapter, you got card number 8. All right. 7. My Roman numerals are not good. The spinning shield, which nothing exists outside of this life, death, or rebirth. Successful action, awareness, and guiding one's own energies, physical and mental voyages. So I feel like in terms of like career, if you can dream it, you can literally make it happen with a little bit of optimism, and you'll feel supported in a way that you're almost wondering where the gas is coming from or who's pressing on the pedal a little harder and accelerating and pushing you out. So I would keep going in your business ventures and realize that you're discovering a part of yourself as you actually are going through the process of building whatever it is that you're building. Now, in terms of love, another card I've never seen before, 6 of Bows, which they are literally like, I forget the name. It starts with a G. Are they gondola? Are they gondoling in the sky? There's a gondola in the sky for our love. Let me go ahead and look this up because I know I'm gonna get arrested for referencing some Stevie Wonder, but it's okay. Yes, the canoe of the spirits. physical and mental voyage, overcoming of emotional blocks, a desire to evade, even if only with the imagination. Yeah, so that's just moving through difficulty in terms of love and choosing to kind of like work through the kinks, if you will, and try something a little bit different. Like, yeah, you literally ride in a canoe in the sky. That's pretty new. Um, I never seen that before. Then there's Five of Drums, which is actually a card that represents collapse. So, crisis, a loss of stable point of reference, difficulty in remembering that one has friends and allies. So, it might be that maybe a situation or an encounter makes you feel a little bit shell shocked, or like like when you touch the stove and it's hot and you're a little kid and you're like, oh, never touching the stove again, like that kind of energy. um yeah, that just really feels like you meet someone and it almost like triggers and somewhat of like a crisis within you, even though it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with you, but just that person's scattered energy and how it's affecting you. Now, you also got I want to say that is the Prince or Knight of Drums, which is the ally of the earth. Unstoppable action, inspiration from above, insensitivity towards others' feelings. So maybe you gonna do something that you maybe shouldn't do, but no one could tell you nothing because you too kind of stuck in your ways, and maybe you're not gonna listen. Especially in terms of insensitivity towards others' feelings. I don't know if something you do could be maybe selfishly motivated, or maybe even that. Yeah, I just feel like that's the thing that's sticking out to me: insensitivity towards others' feelings. Um, but I think it's more so about striking that balance in love, because I think, yeah, trying to balance a new person whenever you're trying to do anything, or balance someone that you love when you're trying to pursue something else on the side, is it's really hard to find that equilibrium. So that might just be where the clash feeling feels at some points. And you also got Two of Drums, which is about listening, at the bottom of the deck. So I'll go ahead and show you that, and then I will read out the definition. So, silence is necessary for looking inside, inner worlds, and isolation. So, it might be that you have to kind of like sit with yourself and your thoughts and think about, in the bigger picture, is this something that I want? Is it something that I don't? Is this something that's on brand for me in the life I want to live? Or is this something that is foreign and is going to push me further away from whatever it is that my actual objective is? Because I feel like that's going to mean different things to different people. But essentially, I feel like the choice is yours, but the way in which I feel like the choice is yours is really interesting, because it's like it's almost like the choice of love is like in high school when you take required classes and you have electives. It's like this thing is off to the side. You don't necessarily have to get involved. You don't necessarily have to do this. So it's about, maybe that's the whole like not considering other people's feelings. I don't know if you've confided in others, maybe got advice, and maybe been warned, or maybe like, I don't know if I do that, and I'm gonna do it anyway. But I don't know. It's a really interesting energy. And I would only imagine that's kind of how you would feel, Scorpio, a little bit scattered. But essentially, that's hilarious because I feel like it's transferring onto me right now. But I'm going to go ahead and do what it says and focus on the task at hand. And whenever I'm overwhelmed, I'm going to bring it back to center. So if you found this to be helpful, if you thought that it rang a bell, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, share it with someone of a similar sign, or send them their sign, or you can just click one of the given options because once these aren't live, they will have choices up here. Okay? So I will see you all in the next one, Scorpio. Keep the faith, keep working hard because what we seek is seeking us. Boom. Woo, woo, woo.